My dear viewers, I'm Mr.BUGHIO, an English Grammarian. Today we are going to talk about reading comprehension. Now, comprehension means to understand, understanding. Well, your understanding will be developed the more you read it, the more understanding will be developed. Today, the lecture will help all the students, either students who are new or who are even the advanced level students, can easily understand some concepts and strategies of the reading comprehension. Let's understand. We call, in other words, RC, reading comprehension, some concepts and strategy we are going to discuss. Reading comprehension, old strategy we are going to discuss first. In old strategy, people used to read the passage until you get the answer. Means they keep on reading the passage, maybe twice, thrice, it could be more than that. Read 3 to 4 times or more than that to understand what writer wanted to say. This is the old strategy. Still people follow. I would suggest all the new learners, the beginners, to follow this strategy. Read more and more, twice, thrice, the same passage until your question, your answer is not clear. You keep on reading. But let's talk about the new strategies. Number 1 point, read the question, find information from it, from the question word. Which question word? What, where, when, how, which, who, why. Now this strategy says we have to read the question first and try to understand the question word. When why is there means they are going to ask you the reason. When who is there means they are going to ask you about any person. When where is there, it means they are going to talk about the place. When there's when means they are going to talk about the date. So in this way, the question word will tell you what writer wanted to ask you. Another strategy that is called the IEI. I for information. Collect information from the passage more and more. The important words should be underlined. Eliminate. Eliminate means try to get rid of all unimportant words, phrases, the sentences in the passage which are not important. Another is the inferences. Now, inferences means some evidence, some logic, some reasons you will find in the passage. When they ask you the question, means some reasons, logic would be there in the passage. You have to just really find the evidence. Number 4 point, underline the passage which refers to a question. Read that line means you have read the question, you have underlined the key word of the question, and then the same you'll find any line in the passage. Try to underline the passage, underline that line, because when you give another reading to that passage, you will only read the underlined words, the underlined sentences. That will just only budget your time, because in short time you have to be accurate, you have to be quick also and correct also. Number 5 point, after word date information is important. Yes, my dear viewers, after word that whatever the information is given to you, you have to pay more attention to it. Number 6 point, structural words like however, therefore, because, due to, with, like these words will help you to understand the passage in a better way. So these structural words will help you to understand the reading comprehension. Number 7 point you have to keep in your mind when you do reading comprehension. Ignore all relative words: who, which, when, why, whom. Now, these words, if they come in the passage, not in the question, you have to ignore them. Number 8 point, ignore everything between this hyphen. Now, in the hyphen, the information is extra information is given to you. You do not need extra information. You have to focus the gist of the passage, not extra. So hyphen you have to ignore. Another, number 9 point, to ignore dependent clauses but pay attention on independent clauses. You must know what are the dependent clauses and what are the independent clauses. Now, dependent clauses could be means one clause can depend on another. It cannot stand itself. See examples. He went to school. Now, he went to school is an independent clause where he had great company. Now, where he had great company is a dependent clause. So, according to this strategy, we have to focus more on the independent clauses rather than dependent clauses. Another example, she kept her pen which was gifted. Again, which was gifted is a dependent clause. She kept her pen is an independent clause. Check another example. He met a person whom he had a work. Again, whom he had a work is a dependent clause. He met a person is an independent clause. Number 10 point, ignore reading again and passage. Yes, definitely in the exams you do not have that much time. You have to budget your time. And how can you budget the time? The more you follow these techniques which I discussed with you, the more understanding will be developed. And when more understanding will be developed, the more comprehension of the passage will be easier for you. Let's move forward. Reading comprehension, some technique, that is skimming and scanning. Skimming and scanning is also another strategy to follow the reading comprehension. Let's see what it says. Number 1 point, budget your time. Divide your time. You have to budget your time, that how I can understand the passage, whether I should go directly to the passage, I should read the question words, what. So you have to budget your time. If you have that much time, more time, give one reading, 2 readings to the passage. If you don't have time, read the questions. Skim the passage, reading plan. So there should be some planning. There should be some planning of reading. What planning? You have to keep a rough paper in front of you, underline some dates, days, number, paper, noun, proper nouns, times if mentioned in the passage, because these are very much important to understand the passage in a better way. Number 2, heading. You have to pay attention to the heading. Sometimes in the paper heading they give, and sometimes they don't give. Subheading. Maybe subheading will be given, maybe not. Number 4 point, first and second sentence of each paragraph, or first and last. So we have to understand this point, that first and second sentence of each paragraph, or first and last, means if there are the 2 paragraphs, I mean the paras, so you have to read either the first and second sentence of the each paragraph, or first and the last sentence of the each paragraph. Why we are saying first and last? Why first and second? Because the most of the writers give information in these sentences. If you understand first and second sentence of each paragraph, or first and last sentence of each paragraph, it means half of your problem is solved. Let's move forward. Number 5 point, read question first, understand it. So skimming and scanning, the 5 point is that we have to read the question first and then understand it. Not only reading, but you have to understand it also, because reading will be nice when you have the understanding capability. Let's move to number 6 point. Underline the keywords. Whatever the keywords you have underlined, you have to understand it. Number 7 point, read the text and find the answer. Again, keeping these all strategy in your mind, read the text, the passage, and find the answer there. Number 8 point, move on text exercise even you do not understand any word. Yes, my dear viewers, it's not important that if any word is not that much clear in your mind, it means the meaning is not that much clear. Do not worry about it. Do not stop over there. There are 1,000 words we do not know. Do not wait to understand the word. Move on. Sometimes your subconscious knowledge will help you. Sometimes you can guess the meaning of the word, even the new word, and that guess could be the educated guess, and your educated guess could be the 100% right. Even if you do not know the new word, it's okay. Number 9 point, bold letters. Yes, my dear students, sometimes in the passage, the bold letters, they may ask you the word meaning, they may ask you the synonym of it, they may ask you the antonyms of it. So it depends on the question. Keeping these all views in your mind, reading comprehension will be very much easy for you. Let's do some practice. Before we move to the practice, most of the students ask what type of the question or what type of the subjects will be discussed in the reading comprehension. Different types of area topics for reading comprehension could come in the exams. Maybe you are the student of the mathematics. It does not mean that any biology topic will not come to you. Maybe you are biology, the biology student, but any scientific physics, chemistry, any scientific humanity arts topic can come. So it depends on the one who is taking exam. But few areas and topics of comprehension mostly come in the exams I want to share with you. They may ask you the social sciences subject, social sciences topics like history, anthropology, sociology, and government, means some government issues. They may ask you the topic nature sciences like biology, physics, chemistry, astronomy, botany. My dear student, they may ask you the question from subject of the humanities like art, music, literature, and philosophy. Yes, not only this, but the business topic could be. Maybe your interest is not there, but they just only wanted to check your reading comprehension. They may ask you to read any economics topic, marketing, human resources topic. You have to just only grow your understanding. Mostly these subjects, these areas, the writers give you the passage. Different types of the questions. Yes, questions are also come of different types. Factual questions, mean these questions are based on the facts given in the passage. Well, So very easy. When the question they ask you, the exactly meaning you will find in the passage. So these questions are called as a factual questions. Means they may ask you the question that tell me the main idea of the passage. So I give you the just only hint. The main idea you'll find in second or third lines of the passage. As I told you before, first two sentences are the first and last sentences. If you read the title of the passage or the main idea you'll find in the passage. In these questions, we have to tell main idea or the central theme of the passage. Yes, my dear students, they may ask you the title of the passage. Sometimes they do not give you the title or the heading. They may ask you what could be the title. So title you'll find in first two sentences or three sentences, three lines are the sentences you'll find. The title of the passage is linked directly to the main idea of the passage. Yes, in the title you'll find this all passage, what could be the main idea. Again, inferences. These questions are based on the inferences of the entire passage. All the passage, the whole passage, they may ask you the evidence, they may ask you the reason, logic, which they give in the passage. Yes, next point is the tone of the writer. In tone-based question, we have to deduce the tone of the passage. Means the tone could be negative, they are talking, they are very much pessimist, or the optimistic. The writer's idea showing, making us that more optimistic or pessimist, negative or what. So the tone will tell you what kind of the passage is all about. Now, implied means direct idea questions. So some direct idea will be in the question. No answer in passage, facts or concepts or reasoning. So sometimes they may ask you the questions, maybe you will not find the answer as it is in the passage. You have to get the indirect idea from the question. Let's do some practice. Here are three lines. Now there's one line and one question is here. Viewers, I'm giving you 1 minute to understand the question and find the answers. You have to read the sentence and read the question, what writer wanted to ask. Then I'll show you the options. In summer, a polar bear mother emerges from its dance with 3-month-old cubs. Option: summer, rainy, winter, or autumn. My dear students, those who have ticked D option, they are right. D could be the correct one. Let's move to reading comprehension passage practice. I'm giving you 3 minutes to read the passage, and then The question will be shown to you. You have to write the answer. Your time starts now. Your time is up. Now I'm going to show you the questions and then answers. Check your answer, please. Question was, why is a house considered the basic need of a man? Answer could be, as it provides better shelter and a safe place to live. Now, if any one of you has written same or some related to words like this answer, your answer could be correct one. You may write down the answers below the comments so that I can give the answers. Let's see. Second question. Why is it not economical to build one's own house? I give you 1 minute to write your answer in comment box. Write down over there in your only rough paper. After 1 minute, I'm going to show you the answer. Why is it not economical to build one's own house? Time is going to be over. This is the answer. It requires huge money to build a house. Write your answer in comment box. Check your answer, who is right and who is not right. Number 3 question. Again, I am giving you 1 minute. Your time starts now. How do big cities attract the villagers? Your time is over now. Check your answers. Better economical opportunities and better living attract the villagers. Now, if your answer is like this, you are the winner. Number 4 question. Give a suitable title to the above passage. I'm giving you 1 minute. Again, read the passage. Your time is up. Check the answers. Answer could be today's housing problem. Now, today's housing problem, a related word or phrase, if you have written as the title, your answer is correct one. My dear students, so far, so good. See you with another lecture on the same reading comprehension. Subscribe my channel, click the bell icon, share with your friends. Thank you very much.